Welcome to Final Draft. I am here. It's been a while since I've done a video. It's been a while since I've done Final Draft, but welcome to Draft Picks. Today I'm gonna talk about 4 different beers. They're all very, very different. Except for maybe last two. Last two were pretty similar. But number 5 that we have on tap, if you can see it, is super, super clear. It is Knee Deep's Hola Señor. It's a Mexican lager, 5%. It has 15 IBUs, so it's gonna be very light in the bitterness, and it's gonna smell like a Corona with a little bit more hop character, maybe a little bit more yeast character too. But nonetheless, super easy drinking. It has a little lemon tartness to it, but it's gonna have all that craft beer light lager taste to it. Definitely better than drinking water. Even though drinking water is pretty good too, especially on these hot days. But right now in Reno, it's a little overcast, so this beer is definitely good to have. Right now we have Oakland versus Kansas City on the big screen. We have the Saints versus the Rams. I don't follow football. I watch sports all day, so anything that's not live in front of me, I don't really watch too often. But anyways, back to the beers. Number 12 is what we have right here. It's a Weed Taker Series number 10. Oh, it's Ninkasi's beer. It's a saison they have. It's about 6% alcohol. You can taste a little fruitiness to it. And you also smell like the herbal yeast character to it. Oh, okay. So, if you're someone that's not really into the craft beer stuff yet, and you don't like hoppy stuff, number 12, Ninkasi's Weed Acre Series number 10 is a great beer to start off with. It's a saison. It's low in the bitterness. It has a little herbal note to it, so you're gonna taste like a little pepper and spice. Herbal is the only way I can describe it. It's gonna have those notes, but it's gonna have like a little tropical fruit note to it, especially with the smell. On the back end of the taste, it's gonna have like a little tartness to it. It's a great beer to have if you're not into craft beer, or at least yet. If you're not into IPAs, this is a good one to go from your light lager, your lagers, cream ales, to something a little bit more in depth. The next one we have, well, if you didn't know, at Final Draft we had a little tap take over our revision beers. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 of revision beers. These are 2 of them. Number 20, this is number 20, is Snarf Snarf. I have no idea where that name comes from. I've heard it before, I've seen it more than I've heard it, but it's supposed to be 8% double IPA, New England IPA, 30 IBUs, so to get this cloudiness, they're going to do a lot of dry hopping, a lot of extra hops to it. So typical beers, they have their 60-minute, 30, 15, maybe 10, and flame out hop additions. This one's going to be more the opposite. It's going to be more like the 10-minute flame out, 2 days after flame out, 5 days after flame out kind of beer. So it's going to have a lot of hops that's not going to have the bitterness to it, but it's going to have a lot of the flavor in the mouth. You can definitely smell it. So if you like tropical fruit, you're getting a lot of this. There's not going to get the sweetness from it, but you're definitely going to get a lot of the taste and the smell of just your plain tropical fruit with all the sugar. It's kind of like you're going on a diet, but you still want to taste it. You're going to get like papaya, pineapple, maybe a little mango, a little stone fruit, maybe a little pine esters to it, but not that much, but it's going to be... It's going to be delicious. It's going to be really delicious. I'd buy a can of that. We don't have cans of it. But if you go to Revisions Brewing out in Sparks off Rock Street, you'll find this beer on tap. It's delicious. It's great. It's great if you don't like really bitter beers, but you like all the aroma and flavor of a hop. It's kind of your essential, like, you don't want to suck on a hop cone, but if you could have hop candy, this is what it tastes like. Number 22. It's also a cloudy beer. It's a New England. It's a hazy, juicy IPA. 6%, so it's going to be quite a bit less than this one. But it's called Pliification. So for those Burning Man people, folks, you know what Pliification is. And it's light, crisp. It's not as big as this one. It's not as big as hop as this one. But you're still gonna get that nice crisp note to it. Like if you're out in the sun, you want like a nice IPA that's not gonna leave you dry. This would be great. Very, very delicious. If you guys are in the area, stop by Sparks. Yeah, we grew up by Puppy Love, the place that's kind of with the puppies, but we do not hurt puppies here at Final Draft. We wish we could have some more in, but we need to have a service dog license to it. But if you want to stop by, support the beer, not the puppy people, then please come on by. We serve delicious beers. We do it 7 days a week. And you know, our taps are always changing, so right now we have a bunch of revision beers. So if you're too lazy to drive into town and try to find that little parking lot they have there, it's a great place to go. Our taps are always changing. We always love to have new beers. If you want to bring in some stuff, we like to share. And you know, I don't work here as often as I used to, because I am a teacher now, and so that takes all the life out of me. At least 3/4 of my soul goes away to kids, but I guess I'm okay with it. But if you guys want to stop on by, please stop on by. I'm gonna start doing some videos about home brewing, because being the soon-to-be father, a teacher, someone that works 10 to 12 hours a day, I'll love to show you guys how to home brew, because I know my time is worth a lot, and so is yours. Trivia is always on Thursdays. It's always a good time. We always have beers, happy hour from 3 to 6, so if you're here with a bunch of friends, if you're like me and you want to grade papers but you don't want to be at home, it's also a great place to go. Yeah, if you have any questions, concerns, or you want me to look at certain beers in particular, let me know. The next beer I'm gonna try to brew on my Robo Brew system is gonna be a Jasmine Brute IPA. Talk to guys at Brew Chatter, they let me know certain things I should look out for and certain enzymes I should use. So if you want to chat up about that, I am more than happy to do that, because home brewing is more fun than drinking beer, and I'm a recipe person, so it probably helps that I'm also a math teacher. Yeah. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a good one, you guys. Bye-bye.